Welcome back, guys. Here we go again.
Wow.
After breakfast, I sit down to figure out what to write to my parents. I could tell them about the strange professors here, but I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. There are a lot of silly stories about things that happened during initiation, but I'm not sure if I can really appreciate them if you weren't there. They might think sounds like bullying. I guess I should tell them about my bedroom and the food here, things like that, so they don't worry about me. They'll want to know that I get enough sleep. I remember to brush my teeth.
My bedroom.
Yes, sleep on your suitcase. And my roommates, I should write about them. We've been so busy. We don't know each other all that well yet, but they're both good people. Even if I am a little bit annoyed at Virginia. Poor Ellen's had a hard time of it this week with initiation. I'm sure she's glad that it's all over. As for magic, well, I've learned a few things, but I haven't really done proper magic yet. Just classroom exercises, so I'll wait a while before I tell them much about that. Mail doesn't go out on Sundays, so I folded my letter up and stick it in an envelope, but I didn't seal it yet. I can get a stamp from the on-campus post office tomorrow. I think I'll go for a walk. I wander around the campus wondering how long the leaves will stay green. This is a magical place, so it might be like this all year. I'd miss the fall colors, though. I wonder what witches and wizards do for Halloween. Dress up like normal people? As I'm thinking that, my own personal Halloween decoration makes an appearance.
Wow, how nice of you. Hi, Damien.
He looks at me oddly.
What are you up to? Want to do something together?
Why?
To be friendly? Because we're bored?
Not that bored. Without a further word, he brushes past me and away.
Rude.
Right? What just happened here? Virginia comes up behind me. I told you so.
Told me what?
That he's evil. I was just talking to my brother about him to get the scoop. He's totally a womanizer. William says last year he left every sophomore in Butterfly Hall crying in the bathroom at some point. He gets girls' hopes up, then when they fall in love with them, he dumps them.
I'm not dating him.
The point is, he's a jerk. Forget you ever knew him. You'll be better off. There must be some misunderstanding. I know Virginia doesn't like Damien, but he's nice to me. Maybe he's just having a really bad day. If he doesn't want to talk to me right now, there's no point in chasing after him. Come on, let's go to the gym and play.
Okay. It's next week.
On Monday morning, I set off across the campus on my way to breakfast. Hey, wait up! Phew, I caught you.
What's up?
Sign-ups for clubs is this week. I wanted to make sure you were on board for the sports team. Liz said next door said no.
I know about
but
self-kabaddi
initiative.
Larry Paulton, which plays kabaddi.
Alexa, mind your own business. Nobody's talking to you.
I don't know that.
I know. Calm down and go to bed.
What sport are we doing exactly?
Does it matter? We can vote on that later. First, I have to get enough people to agree to find out what sort of team we can manage. Promise you'll join.
Sure, I guess.
Great! We have official sign-ups on Wednesday afternoon, so go to the gym then. And as long as we're both doing it, Ellen will have to stop studying all the time and join in. She waves and jogs away.
Jogging noise.
Well, so what am I going to do this week?
Okay.
My nose is feeling runny today.
Okay. What have we not done much?
I don't know.
I don't want to go to Boston. I really just can't handle it.
You can handle it, you're great.
Get your muscles up here. Grabbing her. Ugh, hot stone. And like this. That'll work.
Okay.
Making gyms.
Right, plus I don't think you have to read about the classes anymore, so you don't have to hide from the teachers.
Yes. Success. Gain 1 strong, 1 stress.
Da-da-da-da.
That is my part.
Da-da-da-da.
Gain 2 red magic skill and 2 stress.
Alright! Uh-oh. You learned a spell.
Push object. Cost 5 mana. Oh, that's a lot of mana. Shove a target 1
Square.
1 square and the direction indicated by the caster.
I forgot how to read.
Gain 2 blue magic skill and 2 stress.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Light. Cost 1 mana. A gentle glow improves visibility in the caster's location.
I arrived at the gym to see a haphazard collection of booths and tables and clouds of underclassmen swirling around them. Raven Darkstar from Snake Hall is with a group that appears to be in drama club. Someone else has a Save the Dragons banner. Save them from what? Ellen's already here, standing by the wall looking around before joining the throng. Hey, you guys! Come on! We have to put our names on the form to make it official! My sign-up's over there.
That's you.
What are you talking about?
It's you have to put your names, not we have to put our names.
Virginia grabs both of us and drags us over to her station. Sign it! Sign it!
Alright, alrighty. Let go of my wrist.
Sorry. You guys sign it and I have to go grab some more people. She hurries away. Ellen sighs and picks up the pen.
Better sign it. She doesn't have to, but then I'll hurt Virginia's feelings, and I've already hurt Virginia enough in the game.
Hey, this is your choice.
Whatever, she can sign off.
I wait for Ellen to write her name on the form, then I sign beneath that.
I'm gonna look around and see what other clubs there are, okay? Yeah, I guess I should too.
I wonder if magical universities care about what clubs you were in at magic school. Is there a magical honor society? As Ellen and I move around the room, I see someone jump up on the stage. It's Donald, Virginia's other brother.
Other brother.
He pounds his fist on his chest a few times and then takes a deep breath.
Fruits, pearl juice, pouch, rings, boots and buskins.
He has a surprisingly good voice, strong and clear, even if the words are nonsense.
Oh. Will ye buy any new broom.
And then Jacob from Falcon Hall stands up beside him and starts the song from the beginning as Donald continues. It's around like Ferrer Jacks, but a strange one. After they finish singing about spools and sealing wax or whatever, the boys make a grandiose bow and I applaud along with the other students who were paying attention. It's not my kind of music, but they were pretty good at singing it.
Come this way to sign up for
Choral.
choral.
Which I don't know why some people call that. It's just chorus. Singing class or group. They wave and jump down from the stage.
Choral sounds like fun.
I'm not interested, but I follow Ellen anyway to be polite.
Hello, ladies. Here to sign up for... Wait, I know you. How much rehearsal do you have to do to be in choral? You're Urchin's roommates. What are you doing here? She said you were joining her stupid sports thing. I can't do both. Well, what if we scheduled things at the same time? You gotta pick which side you're on, mine or hers. That's rude.
But Ellen just laughs.
It's okay, I know how you feel. I have a little sister too. You do? You never mentioned her. We're very different people. Jenny is not interested in magic or books or sports. She just wants to be a ballerina and have everybody love her. Is she spoiled? Rotten? Does she get away with everything even if she started it?
Yep.
Basically. Ha! See, little sisters are a menace. One time, Urchin melted a cherry ice pop all over my math workbook, and Mom and Dad wouldn't believe I didn't do it, as if I'd eaten that junk. So they wouldn't spell it off, and I had to hear about it from them and my teacher at school because she's a messy eater. Jenny used to hate it if I locked my door to study in private. She would stand outside and scream until Mama would make me let her in. Yeah, you know how it is. Anyway, it's cool if you want to sign up for choral. I'd like to try, but if it gets in the way of my schoolwork, I'll have to stop. Yeah, whatever. What about you? Whatever your name is. Me?
There's no way I'm singing in public.
I think I'd better go see how Virginia's doing.
I hurry away.
Success! Gain 2 black magic and 2 stress.
And a new spell.
Inspection. Cost 1 mana, detects a weak point and hidden details within 1 target object. Success! Gain 2 white magic skill and 2 stress.
Virginia is sticking a piece of paper to the wall with a blue putty.
What's that?
Members list. We did it. We have enough people for an official club. Even if Liz refuses to join, because I said riding was a real sport.
That's a sport.
It's mostly wolves and horses, but I kind of expected that. Oh, Balthazar signed up too. I hope it's because he wants to play, and not because he likes me.
You don't like toads?
Horrible Donald put real toads in my bed when I was little. He was crushed that I didn't scream when I saw them. I still kicked his butt for being mean to the poor toads. I don't think they liked my bed.
Do you guys always fight?
Pretty much. He's been pulling stupid pranks on me since I was practically a baby.
I thought all brothers did that.
Not William. He's the best big brother ever.
Lucky.
Yeah, I guess I am.
I'm never studying with the nerds.
What should I do with them all today?
The most important thing, the only thing that you can actually do.
You got $20 now.
Ooh, I can get a wand.
You don't have 25.
Ugh.
But you could get wacky glasses instead of regular ones. Or you could keep saving.
No. Just getting glasses. Protective gear. Furs. I could be a furry.
Well, just click on it and it'll show you about it.
Charmed ears and tail will not make you into an actual were creature, but they can help you express your animal nature. Strength 5, green magic plus 25, cost 120.
It's expensive.
Ooh. Oh. Wiggle wand. Hello.
You're going to be saving for a while.
Okay, so it's either bat wings or furry set. No, I'm furry set.
Or fairy wings.
Yeah, no, that's out of the picture.
Oh.
It's either bat wings.
What was the bat
or
wings
furry
do?
set. They're cool.
Everything has a... Oh, yeah, plus 10 weird, that's all. That's not good as the other one.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's furry set or bat wings. I'll think about
The
it.
bat wings is no good.
I don't care.
They don't give you any benefit except weird. And that's not really a benefit. Shh, shh. Dear Mom and Dad, I've only gotten one letter from you so far. What's happening back home? I miss you. I've met so many people here, and most of them are nice, but it's not the same. My roommates and I have started a sports club. We had our first meeting today and played some pickup soccer. So don't worry, I'm getting plenty of exercise. Please write soon. Love, Fran. I sealed up the envelope and put it on my desk, ready to send. It hasn't even been a month yet, but I can't help feeling homesick. I just have to take each day as it comes.
I'd be offended if my parents didn't. Well, if you didn't send me much.
Would you? Because,
Wait, what? Huh?
I'll text you. I decided to go for a walk around the campus. As I'm wandering around the buildings, I notice a tall figure tossing a ball up in the air and catching it. As I get closer, I realize that I'm wrong. He's not throwing and catching it. He's not touching it at all. William points his wand at the ball, holding it suspended in midair. With a flick of his wrist, he sends it flying upwards, where it eventually reverses course and comes back down again, to be caught when he manages to line up the tip of his wand with the falling spear.
What are you doing?
Control out your Willem.
I'm Willem.
William.
Control exercise. Is that hard? It's a matter of keeping your focus, keeping your rhythm, and not using too much force or it'll get away. Oh, I forgot I gave a student accent.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
If you want to show off, you do this with an egg. Makes it more obvious when you miss.
Hell yeah, give her a try.
Can I try that with the ball? If you really want to. Gosh. He flicks the ball high up into the air. That's you. And why do I still have the accent?
He flicks the ball high up into the air and then steps out of the way. I try to push against the ball while it's falling in order to slow it down, but I only send it flying off at an angle.
Oops. Hey, don't worry. You're only a freshman. This is upper class stuff. You're not supposed to be able to do it.
That's true. William's a senior. Not only that, he's the senior class president. He's probably really good at magic.
You're better off practicing spells that are meant for your level. Especially right now, if you know what I mean. Huh? You'll find out.
He winks, then goes to pick up his ball. Practice. I suppose I should get back to my dorm and think about what I'm going to do next week. Virginia yawns and stretches. Time for another week of the grind.
Wait.
Huh? What?
Well, the first big exam is this week, right?
Sure.
Who's giving the exam? What are we expecting to know? When does it happen?
No idea.
Aren't you supposed to know these things? Your family.
Virginia waves a hand dismissively.
See?
Secrets! All kinds of secrets! William says if he tells me what's on the test, then the test wouldn't be fair.
Well, it wouldn't be wrong for him to tell you the answers. That's cheating, and William would never do that. But you must know something. What kind of tests are they? Do they have to write essays or fight duels?
Look, all I know is that it's about casting spells. That's it. Now come on, we have to pick our schedules for the week. Oh no, you're fine on stress. You got a while before you need to worry.
Oh, I only still have 10 years.
That's demerits, but...
Success. Okay. What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
Gain 3 green magic and 3 stress. Did-it-did-in. Success. Gain 2 red magic skill and
That's
1
one.
stress. Gain 1 red magic skill and 1 stress.
I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't remember why.
Oh.
Right. Someone's talking in her sleep.
Oh, William.
Is Ellen having a dream about... No, wait. That's Virginia's voice calling her brother's name. Do I want to know what she's dreaming about? I don't want the blue tea. No, I probably don't want to know. I'm going back to sleep.
Did-it-did-in. Success. Gain 2 red magic skill and 2 stress.
And another spell.
Warm. Cost 3 mana, add heat to the caster's current square, raising the temperature slightly. Did-it-did-in. Success. Gain 3 blue magic skull and 3 stress.
And another spell.
Silence. Cost 2 mana. A single target is rendered temporarily noiseless. Da-da-da-da, I will be holding an extra review session after class for students wishing to prepare for tomorrow's exams. It is up to you whether or not you choose to attend. I'm studying. I gotta be a nerd. The room is slightly too small.
The room is slightly too small for all the obnoxious freshmen clustered in it. From the whispers I overhear, it seems that no one knows what the test is going to cover, only that it takes place tomorrow. I got this for you.
Oh, nice.
Professor Grabiner's appearance doesn't settle anyone's nerves.
Open your notebooks. If you have them, this is not a quiz. This is for your own benefit. If you do not know the answer, look it up or ask someone.
I scoot over to where I can peek at Ellen's notes. They're better organized than mine.
If you have paid any attention to your schoolwork up to this point, you should be aware of a broad range of uses for magic within the pentachromatic system. Miss
Arius, whatever you want to go with.
Mr. Rise, if I wish to cast a spell to make a beast for Fallout, what color of magic would I use? Green, sir. I should hope that you won't know that
That you
much.
would.
That you would know that much without the need to ask for my approval. Miss Moon, what color of magic would you use to transform a lump of coal into a diamond?
Oh.
Transformation.
Which one was transformation magic?
Is it? He's gonna raise up my merits. Oh God!
You mean demerits?
It says merits.
Yeah, that's when it goes into the positive side. You're negative.
Okay, let me think about it. What's red?
I don't remember.
What's blue?
Mm-hmm. This is you. Better ask Ellen.
Okay, I'm pretty sure black is moving around or taking over or something. Green is life. Blue is okay, so change a what into a lump of coal?
A lump of coal into a diamond.
A lump of coal into a diamond. Okay. Okay. Black. Black. Why are you so hesitant? The magic of objects is certainly a possibility.
He continues in this vein, putting individual students on the spot to answer questions about applications of each color of magic. Damn it. Look at your shit, Rowan. Trying to put on my slippers and fighter collar. At this rate, I'm going to turn the heater up. Suddenly, his voice cuts off in the middle of a sentence.
Mr. Danson. Yes, sir? As you do not appear to have need of those revisions, you're excused. You may find more challenging material to occupy you this Saturday in detention. Yes, sir.
He leaves the room. What was that about? I didn't see him do anything, but it's too crowded in here to be sure. I hope all this revision is worth it. It's wearing me out. Smarts and stress increased by 1.
Wait, so that black one was right?
It was one of the options, I guess.
I didn't get any mirrors. Yes! Or demerits.
I awakened to a knock on the door. Looking around the room, I notice Virginia hasn't stirred at all. Ellen's awake, but she shakes her head frantically when I meet her eyes. I guess it's up to me to answer that. I pull my robe on and go see who it is. Shh, don't be so rude.
Joy this morning to you, friend. Hi. I came to deliver your exam schedules. This is a solid exam, so each student has a separate time slot. Report to the listen room at the time indicated to receive further instructions.
Further instructions at separate times. This exam process is very unusual.
Please pass on the schedules to your roommates.
She waves and goes on her way. Don't you have some work to be doing? Quit trying to knock my ring off.
That's your part?
I already read that.
No, you didn't. No, read.
I already did.
She waves and goes on her way.
Yeah, I read that.
Studying success. Gained 1 smart and 2 stress.
The instructions said to be at this room at this time. The door is closed and I can't see inside. Someone else might still be in there taking their test. Well, too bad. I don't want to be penalized for being late. I rap quietly, but firmly on the door.
Great minds think alike.
And the world starts to go surreal.
In the world?
Darnation.
What in darnation?
You sound like Miss Potsdam.
Whoops.
What happened? Where am I?
You are in dungeon level 1, layout 5B. What? Who said that? The exit from this dungeon lies beyond the wall in front of you. There are no doors in your room. You must use magic in order to escape. Good luck. What magic? What am I supposed to do? No answers. No one answers. I mean,
This must be the mysterious test that no one would tell us about. What happens if we fail? Are we stuck down here forever? Bricked up like cask of Amontillado?
what's that?
Sure, even Professor Graviner wouldn't be that awful. So I have to use magic. What kind of magic if I only get one choice?
I peed a little bit.
You should go address that.
I should.
You gotta fight your way out of this dungeon before they cut your fingers off and make you dip them in butter. Wet. Oh. Oh, her does not like that. That's your girl. Alright. I already read it.
Oh crap.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I can turn the wall black. There's a wall in my way. Walls are objects. Black magic affects objects. I'll try that. Nothing. Well, something, but not enough. The wall's still there. Should I try again?
Whoa.
I'm back in school.
Oh, he doesn't look impressed.
Oh, crap. A suitable effort, though you lack the skill to follow through with your chosen approach. Sir? With sufficient practice, you would be able to reshape a simple wall that stood in your way. Of course, you were not careful attempting to reshape a wall. Could cause the room around you to collapse. However, this is acceptable for your first exam. You're dismissed.
I walked out and into the hallway, my head still spinning. I guess I passed, at least. What a strange school.
I probably would have failed it if I tried all of even. Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say.
Any of them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, how about that exam, huh? How'd you do?
Okay, I guess.
I blew up the wall, mostly anyway. Oh, Grabby said that that's the boring answer, but I thought it was fun. What about you? Oh, that's Fran. Quit it.
What about you, Ellen? Well, I don't think they are.
Eh? So, what are you guys doing today? At that moment, there's a knock on the door. Woo, 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 woo.
What are you doing?
Did they get a dog?
Is that the allowance? Why didn't they just push them in? I'll go check.
In the hallway by our door, I see a small snack of envelopes.
Yeah.
Envelopes. The normal ones with the allowances in them, and also a large brown padded envelope addressed to me. My parents sent me something.
Probably garbage.
Mm-hmm. I go back inside and hand out money to the other girls.
What you got there? Something from my parents. I don't know.
It's absolutely covered in tape. It's going to take me a few minutes to get it open.
That's granny.
It'll still be here later.
I guess.
Maybe I'd rather look at it without my roommates around anyway.
Oh, I thought I could stay here. Okay, never mind.
You could have if you chose to study.
Oh, crap. Ugh.
What'd you think?
I don't have anything anyway. What's the point of going?
You can get a wand now.
No, I'm saving up for the furry set.
It's going to be at the end of the year. I finished my shopping and joined my fellow students to return to Iris Academy. While my parents are out, I pull out the package that my parents sent me.
It's roommates.
While my roommates are out, I pull out the package that my parents sent me. Well, not a package really. It's not a box. It's just a big envelope wrapped in tape. I try for a while to pull the tape off, but it's not coming. Eventually, I pull out some nail clippers and use them to make a small hole and tear it apart. Inside is a letter, a small newspaper, my old school's paper, and a stack of photographs. There's Mom and Dad waving at me, my house, my backyard. They haven't forgotten me after all. It'll still be quite a while before I get to go home. Not until Thanksgiving, but they're not really that far away. If they need me, they could come and get me. I've been here for about a month now. I guess I'm getting used to this life.
I need to see what this stuff is needed for again.
It tells you.
No, that just says what it does. I need to see what it does.
What? You just said that.
No, not the spell,
Oh, the colors. Oh, you're probably just SOL on that one. But your next exams, you should actually be using spells. Why do you keep expecting her to have something?
Just want to look at her. Like, president? I don't know. What do you have to... What do you have to do to run?
Not much. You just have to tell the teachers by the end of this week that you want to run. The next week everybody votes. Oh, and you have to have a clean record. No demerits. Better get rid of those.
I don't know how to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
That rules me out. Unless you know how to get rid of demerits. There must be some way to earn merits and balance your record. Maybe you could ask one of the professors to let you do an extra credit project.
Maybe.
You won't catch me asking.
You won't catch me asking for extra work anyway.
I would give her the voice like, you won't catch me asking for extra work anyway.
I didn't ask you. There are only 2 positions for freshman class, president and treasurer. The upper class have more because they do more events and stuff.
The freshman officers don't do anything?
I'm sure they do something, just not as much. Like, the junior class is in charge of the prom, and that's a big deal. And then the same people who run the prom junior year have to run initiation at the start of the next year because elections haven't been held yet. It's a ton of work. It's much easier for freshmen. You probably have to go to meetings with the teachers and not a lot. So, are you interested?
No. No one would vote for me.
But that's why I'm asking. See, Minnie Cochran is obviously going to win president, so it's not even worth trying for that. But the treasurer position is open. Pastel says Jacob says he thinks he'll win it easy. So I want someone else to win. Anyone else. William isn't running for president in his class again this year, so it's perfect. He can endorse the freshman candidate, and then they're sure to win.
I'm not sure that's... Why don't you run?
No way! Class officers have to go to meetings with teachers. I see way too much of them in class already. Speaking of which, we need to pick our classes for the week.
It's like it takes so long
To do what?
to pick your classes.
Only because you take forever. Just the ones you want.
Okay, I'm doing really good at red, so doing not too good at white, so maybe a little bit of that. But exercise, a little bit of studying, and a little bit of whatever that is.
Black.
And some bleh.
Bleh.
Bleh. Wait. No.
You got it. Hit the dune.
Hit the dune. Hit the dune. Dun. Success. Gain 2 white magic and 2 stress. Spirit Sight. Cost 1 mana to text nearby sentients, including ghosts and creatures of the other world. Oh, like Fran with her drugs.
Yes. When I get back to my room this afternoon, the others are already there, and they don't look happy.
What's going on?
Horrible Donald left a box of cat poop on our doorstep during class.
It was really mean. Ew. Where would he get that from?
Cat's butt, obviously. Some of the older students have pets. He must have gotten someone to help.
Should we try to find out?
No, this is between him and me. Go ahead, Ellen.
Oh. He's going too far. He has to stop.
It's pretty hard to forgive a joke like that, going out of his way to get a hold of, and then leaving it on the doorstep. That's awful. At least it wasn't on fire.
I thought that was dog poop.
It is, but what's the damn difference?
Da-da-da-dun. Yeah. Da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-dun.
Nice throw!
Oh my lord!
I turned to look. It's Kaio, a sophomore in Wolf Hall. He's a member of the sports club, but I don't know him very well.
Oh, I'm gonna have this voice. I know exactly what to give.
Okay.
Thanks. Wanna play some one-on-one? Actually, I came over to ask you a question.
Oh my god.
It's perfect. Just his face. It goes perfectly. Huh? Okay, shoot. Well, I have this friend who likes this girl. Only she's never paid any attention to him.
It's you and me.
So since you're a girl, I thought maybe you could tell me how to make a girl like me, my friend. Oh. Wait, is this about me? Like, no.
But yes.
I think you should maybe, compliment her and then just be honest after that.
You only get one choice.
Oh no. If you just be honest straight out, she'll probably think you're joking, for all I've seen. Just be honest. I shrug. If you like someone, just tell her that. If you want to go out with her, ask her. But what if she turns me down? Ask someone else instead. I don't want someone else. I want her. I want you.
Right.
Well, well then, hope she says yes. If she doesn't want to go out with you, then she obviously is the wrong girl, right? Maybe she just doesn't know me well enough. Yeah, I guess. Thanks, friend. Anytime. Da-da-da-da. 76 says, gain 2 smart, 1 smart, and stress. Da-da-da-da. Success, gain 1 black magic and 1 stress. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Gain 1 blue magic skill and 1 stress. And next time I fart.
So, are you going to do it?
I don't think
Oh, come on.
I'm not that sort of person.
Fran, are you going to run for treasure?
Yes. Dang it, sing it. I can't. You have to have a clean record, remember?
Right. I'll just have to look somewhere else then. She leaves the room. Ellen sits on her bed and brushes back her hair.
Looks real fresh.
Alright. Such a
Such a strange thing to get so worked up over. Oh, hey! Hey! Well, she's very competitive. If it really matters so much, She ought to do it herself instead of trying to get everyone else to do it for her. I shrug. Shrugging noise. I suppose. Do you think her brother would do what she says? Promote someone just because she wants him to? Probably. She's his baby sister. He looks out for her. He's so sweet.
Tee-hee.
Tee-hee. Oh, so white.
Oh, he is he?
Ellen, you got a crush on William. What? No, how could you accuse me? Oh, so synthetic. Maybe.
She sighs and flops it back onto the bed. Cutting it out.
Yes. That's not a good idea. You can't have him. He's mine.
Jesus.
Okay, you like Willem, so what's the problem? He's cute, he's responsible, he's a good student. He's popular. So...
That's the worst.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. So he could have any girl he wants. And he'd never want a girl like me. Guys want someone pretty who likes makeup and dancing and pouts when she gets until she gets her way. That's Parker. That's Parker.
You started to recognize symptoms.
Tsundere. Jenny's not even 13 yet, and she's already got a boy chasing her. Boys think of me as just a rock with hair. A useless, fuzzy lump.
Well, you're kind of shaped like a useless fuzzy lump.
Stop that, that's mean, Mom.
She's a cartoon.
She's not useless.
Okay, a fuzzy lump with full of uses.
Stop it. William is nice. He would never.
You don't know.
You don't tell him you like him. Things aren't gonna go well.
Well, last time she professed her love to the professor, that kind of backfired too.
Was it? Tell him you like him, girl. If you like him, you should tell him. No! So smooth, Jerry. What's the worst that can happen? He says no and says you're a piece of crap and never talk to him again. Then you know, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. And what if he likes you, and you're just wasting time not knowing? That's not very likely.
It's not likely to win the lottery either, but some people do.
Stop being a Debbie Downer. Ellen. You'll never know unless you try. What it feels like to go into a black hole. You'll never know unless you try. We're horses. We're supposed to be daring. Wasn't that wolves?
You're whores. I'm just a girl.
Horses.
That's what I said.
You're cute, clever, and sweet. You're not hopeless. Maybe he likes you. Maybe he doesn't. There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, if someone else asks him.
I'll think about it. Pretty is treachery. Stretching noises. So, are you and William working on your plan to take over the class yet? Well, we can't today, exactly. Why not?
He's not here.
What do you mean he's not here?
It's cider day. The Big Apple Festival is the next county over. Most of the upperclassmen go on their field trip. It's over an hour away, so they have to leave early.
It's country, not county. The next
County is what that says.
This next country over.
It's not. It's county. See, there ain't no R in that word.
Oh, well then I'm just the idiot. I should
Yeah, exactly.
I should just go shut up and sit down somewhere.
Yeah. No, it's not me.
Why didn't we hear about it?
Freshmen aren't allowed. It's a privilege.
What's an apple festival? Idiot.
It's quite clearly a festival for apples, Ellen. I didn't get to read that.
You said it loud and clear. I don't know.
They get a big old-fashioned cider press set on the green so everyone can watch the apples being churned, and they sell jugs of it.
Apples being crushed and they sell drugs of it. What?
There's a lot of food. Apple donuts, apple sausages, apple upside down cakes, caramel apples, squishy apple soup.
Wait, apple sausages?
I don't know. I guess. Maybe they're pork. Well, it's not all apples. Big bake sale, craft sale, art contest, and there's fiddlers in the day, and then contra dance in the evening. From the look on Ellen's face, she has no idea what contra dance is, but she's not going to ask. So, the seniors are going off to dance without us. Well, doesn't matter. What should I do today? Not go to that wasted-ass mall and you don't spend no money. There you go. You failed at studying.
What? How do you fail at studying?
I don't know. It's your first time. You don't know what you're doing.
Oh my god.
Damn. After dinner, I'm walking back to the room with Ellen and Virginia when I notice a small box sitting in front of the door. It's cat poop.
Another box. Oh, not again.
Oh, not again. She pulls back a foot to kick the offending object, then pauses. Hey, Fran! This one's for you!
Oh, thanks for kicking my stuff that I probably got from my parents.
She didn't do it.
Mother, this is my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, clearly it's not. It's their story.
Me?
I peer down at the box. Sure enough, it says, "To Fran," in flowering letters. Another thing about who sent it. Uh-oh. Is this another one of Donald's tricks? Why would he send it to me?
They're about to, like, punch me in my leg or poke me.
What the hell is your problem?
Throw it away.
It's too rude as hell. Hey, did you get that gift? What gift? I don't know why anyone would send me a present, but I don't know why anyone would send me a prank either.
Someone's a jerk. Let's see what it is.
I pick it up. Too heavy for clothing. It opens up here. It's...
Oh. It's a pie.
Cool! Good thing she didn't kick it.
It's mine. Not for you, too.
She's excited. She's like,
Sorry.
would need that if I was paid.
What's that? That's insane.
It's probably poison.
But you're just too excited, and you said you're a rock with hair, so.
Useless lump.
Yeah, you're useless lump.
Harry. A golden flaky pastry lattice covered, a filling of spiced fruit, probably apple.
But how did it get here?
It walked, Ellen. It walked.
Why there was a meat salad? I gotta pee again. Poor Ellen. She'll never find true love. She's just a useless, hairy lump. And Virginia just pushes her into doing stuff. And she's just a nerd.
And you're the one who failed at studying.
Shut up. Some upperclassmen must have brought it from the festival, I guess.
Oh, maybe it's from William.
I sound like a goose.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Why would he be sending Fran a pie?
She ain't having it. She's, I'll shove that pie up your ass. You will not be getting no William pie. What? Our friend isn't good enough to send a pie to? Ellen looks away. Oops. Virginia doesn't know about Ellen's crush on William, does she?
He would probably have left a note if it were him. Maybe it was Isabel taking pity on us. Poor freshman. Do we have a fridge or anything? Ha. Her attitude just...
Yeah, because you covered. Nope, you're just gonna have to eat it.
You can't eat a whole pie.
You can't eat a whole pie. This is Virginia we're talking about. She puts it away.
And you can't either. You're probably too busy studying. Successfully studying. Eat the whole pie, girl. Of course not. We'll share. Let's go back to the cafeteria and find us some plates and forks.
Woo! What is it? Woo! Did you pee?
No. Stop it. I'm not sure. I don't know if I like apple pie. I've never eaten it.
Of course. She was raised under a rock with nothing but books. They didn't have pie there. No wonder she didn't know what a pie was.
That's probably why she didn't know what an apple.
Yeah, right.
An apple pie.
What is these strange foods you speak of? How can you never have an apple pie? That's like a requirement of American culture.
Aren't you supposed to be from which culture?
I'm American first. I grew up here as much as you guys did, you know.
Anyway, if you aren't sure, it's the perfect time to try some, right? If you don't like it, we'll pig out on it for you.
Virginia will eat it. Hell yeah, I will! We split the pie amongst us, and it is delicious. You still don't own anything.
I just wanted to know.
Maybe you can study successfully this week.
Stop it. Nasty prank. Oh, there's pages.
For your different months. Now that you've been
Oh crap. Where was I? Oh no.
That one.
Ooh, and I learned a new spell. Diagnosis. Cost 1 mana, determines the current state of the health of the living target and locates ailments and injuries. Ooh, I got 2!
Ooh.
Track scent. 1 mana allows the caster to trace the creatures that have recently passed through an area. Cool. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
As I crossed the campus on my way to breakfast, I noticed there are a lot of clumps of people standing around out here. What's going on?
Hello, friend Moonright.
I turned to see Minnie Cochran, a
Oh.
freshman from Butterfly Hall
Okay,
that I've only met in passing.
Okay, she needs to have a high voice like this.
Okay.
Ow.
Her hair is a color like cinnamon, and her eyes could be called chocolate if you're Virginia and obsessed with food.
Hi. You're one of Virginia's roommates. She's a lot of fun, isn't she? I've been meaning to get to know you for a while. I'm sorry, I should have done more. Iris Academy is a wonderful place, but sometimes the powers forgot how small the magical world is. They don't always do the best job of introducing the newcomers. That's one of the things I want to change. We need class-wide events clearly in the area.
Early in the year.
Early in the year, not just parties, but a chance to learn about each other and all our different customs. That would help prevent misunderstandings, don't you think?
Before I can say a word, she continues.
If you have any questions or you need help with any of your spells, you can find me in the school library every weekend. Also, the teachers sometimes list extra credit projects in the library. It's the easiest way to earn merits.
This is going to be your Hermione.
Yeah, she is.
She extends her hand to me, and by reflex, I take it.
I hope I can count on your vote. I have so many ideas I want to put into practice.
My vote?
Sure. Sure. Great!
After shaking my hand, she releases it to dig into a bag she's carrying at her side and hands me a bit of yellow construction paper cut into the shape of a hand. It has Minnie Cochran for president written on it, and a straight pin pushed in and out through the top. Oh, she expects you to wear it.
Oh, I thought she was trying to be my friend. Fine! You don't have to wear the badge, of course, but they're traditional, and sometimes it's important to respect tradition. See you later. Remember the library.
Yeah, if you go to study in the library, she'll help you.
And I don't study, then I don't fail at studying.
Right. She waves and hurries off to her next target.
Hey,
Politics certainly look like a lot of work. Oh, that politicking.
Gain 1 strong and 1 trash.
On Wednesday morning, campaigning is in full swing. All the candidates, not just in my year, but the upperclassmen too, have taken up positions on the main quad, calling out to everyone who passes by and handing them colorful bits of paper. It's loud and crowded and confusing. Some of the older candidates are spraying magic sparklers over their heads and trying to draw more attention to themselves, which just makes it worse. Angela for president! Clan for secretary!
Go for Jacob!
That's my own.
I know.
I'm buffeted from place to place, and decorated with pins and ribbons, mostly from people I don't even know, in elections that I'm not eligible to vote in. Class starts to sound like welcome relief.
Two blue magic skill and 2 stress.
Ooh, another spell.
True Sight. Costs 2 mana, allows the caster to see through illusions in the current location.
Yeah, you suck at studying. You're gonna have to study with Minnie.
And now it's my sleep day.
Sure.
Reduces stress. Ooh, that reduced a lot.
Yeah.
I was like in 48.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Poor little Night was waiting outside the door. Now he's gonna finally give up and come in here.
Hey.
Just go to bed, Night. Thank you for being a friend.
Waiting at you.
I was gonna pet him and you messed it up. After activities on Friday, each class has a scheduled time to come to the gym where the officer candidates will be making their final speeches before elections. Since we can't vote in the senior election, there's no reason for us to have to listen to their speeches or vice versa. The freshman slot is the last one in the day. First up, the candidates for freshman class president. Minnie Cochran climbs onto the stage looking bright-eyed and enthusiastic and says a bunch of stuff about offering a helping hand to other students. Everyone applauds. Then Suki Sato wanders up and starts talking about how she found a caterpillar once that turned into a lizard instead of a moth or something like that. It's a little hard to follow.
Once I saw a caterpillar that turned into a lizard, so never judge a book by its cover. Suki Sato for president. In the world was that? Red!
Yeah.
Oh, it turns red whenever I like it.
Dar. You've probably not even opened yours.
No.
Oh, and apparently the spirits told her to run for president, or some spirits. She's not sure which ones. Everyone applauds, but not as loudly.
Like you confused applaud.
That's the slow clap. How about the one-handed? Okay.
Oh, what's his name? Like the leader of the Hogwarts or something.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore, just
Right.
like that. Oh, we actually watched something about that in class.
Did you?
In music class. You want to see it?
Nope.
You're going to see it.
Nope. We're doing something right now.
Okay.
Hang on.
We're doing something right now.
No, I'm wiping away these notifications. That's what I'm doing. After that come the presentations for treasurer. Jacob Blazing, the blazing fire, struts up and gives a very brief speech about money, and obviously in safe hands with him, and he knows how to spend it too. Dab on him. Everyone claps, and some guy even hoots in approval. Hoo-hoo! Little Manuel.
Manuel. But you know, let's just ask Alexa. Alexa, how do you pronounce Manuel?
I pronounce that Manuel, but text-to-speech is always improving, and I might not have it quite right.
Anyway, little Manuel A. from Toad Hall is up next. He talks far too quietly for me to hear his entire speech, but I think it was mostly about being hardworking, who respects duty.
And then I was gonna respect y'all.
Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for trying to listen.
The applause is polite but muted. At last, it's time for the actual voting. Everyone lines up single file in the hallway leading to one of our classrooms. One at a time, we go inside and cast our votes. Each student is given a pencil and 2 pieces of paper containing a list of names for each office. You circle the names you want to vote for, then drop the paper into the box. For president, I will vote for
Suki, definitely. Minnie.
For treasurer, I'll vote for
Manuel,
I
definitely.
mean, he's adorable.
Who wouldn't want that to take care of their money?
After all the votes are counted, we assemble again in the gym for results. Shine.
The position of freshman class treasurer will be held by Jacob Blazing. And I'm proud to announce this year's freshman class president will be Minnie
Cochran.
I'd like to thank you all for your hard work this week. You students are what make an Irish Academy truly great. Teachers will be seeking out the newly elected officers later today to discuss their positions. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend.
What should I do today?
I'm gonna go to the mall just for funsies. But I really gotta get that studying up. We're studying, we're being nerds.
I decided today I want to study in the library rather than my room. Compared to the rest of the school, the library is fairly small and unimpressive.
Ew. Unimpressed. Sound.
There's a slightly outdated set of encyclopedias. Ellen didn't really need to bring her own, and a good collection of foreign language dictionaries, plus 2 bookcases filled with books about magic and witch history.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the rest look like fiction with a rack of popular magazines. The school actually subscribes to those. There aren't many people in here on a Saturday, but looking around, I see...
Hi, friend! Oh, hi! Hi, hey, congratulations on winning president and all. Thanks. Do you need help with anything? It's not point of.
Oh, they still matter.
So help us, Greg.
They still matter.
Sure.
Minnie spent some time going over the finer points of white magic with me.
Let's see how this goes. 1! And...
It's Sunday and the sports club is having a meeting, or rather a game.
Okay, let me have a quick 5.
What are you going to do?
You know, quick 5. Come over here.
No.
It's Sunday and the sports club.
I already read
It
this.
has been 5 minutes. Let me pick you up now. You're fine with this. Don't jump out like that other one. We're mailing you away midnight. Sorry. Nah.
You're not very stable. I don't think that's a wise choice.
Nah, Sabenya. Hi, Nana.
He's looking. He said, "What are you doing?" No. They don't want this. I'm about to jump out.
Stop it. Gets back in the box.
You can go way back down. He said, this is my box now. Virginia's got the ball and is dribbling it across the floor towards Ellen at the goal. Kaio cuts in to try and steal, but Virginia sidesteps. A twist, a lunge, a swift kick, and nobody pays any attention to him till after Ellen has successfully blocked the goal.
Huh.
This is sports club meeting! What are you doing here?
Maybe I want to play. I'm a fit guy, right?
Fine, whatever.
Alright!
He closes his eyes briefly and waves green magic sweeps over him. Hey, you can't do that.
Do what?
No magic allowed.
What are you talking about? I'm wizards.
This is real sports, not bounders.
Oh, I feel so bad for him. Ew, go away. I feel so bad for him. Poor dude. What's going on? The one says you guys are refusing to use magic. What's the point of that?
This one?
Well, that's how we've been doing it in sports club. That's just wrong. It's unnatural. You're letting your talents go to waste. Maybe we should take a vote on it. You're with me, right, Kyle? Yeah. Yeah.
Traitor! Friend!
New magic. I don't think that's a good idea. We're only freshmen, but we've got players from all 4 years, and we all know completely different spells. I can play flying basketball. I can't fly.
There, see?
Without magic, it's just kiddie games. Why should we have to hold back from the best we can do?
It's in the rules.
Yeah, we should be real.
Real losers?
Virginia. Because it's the rules. People without magic still have to hold back. You don't pick up the ball in soccer. You don't beat up the other team to stop them from reaching the goal. You do your best within the rules. That's good sportsmanship.
Jacob just snorts at this. You can get lost, sir, if you don't like the way we play.
Maybe we could have a special game sometimes with spells allowed, but only certain spells, so it's fair.
I guess. Ellen looks at Jacob.
Do you still want to play? Call me when you play a real game.
He leaves. Why are boys so rude?
William isn't. That was not supposed to happen. Granny doesn't wake up.
Granny's gonna sneak up behind you and choke you with a paper towel.
God. Oh my God. We just gotta wait for a second.
For what?
If we hear any movement.
Just. And there's quite a bit of crunching.
Not that loser. William isn't.
Okay, boys, accept William.
Come on, let's go. Let's get back to the game. Fine, I'll braid your fingers.
I don't think they work that way.
Yes, I do.
All your dicking around is making me have to do a lot of extra editing. What?
I heard my phone go ding.
Well, go get it. I don't know why you left it.
That means text inside. It wasn't even.
Where was it?
What?
Where was it?
I don't know what I don't know why I said that. It wasn't even in there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember why I said that.
So it was?
I don't know. So confusing. I think we should call it a day.
Alright guys, well, we're going to stop here for now, and we'll see you next part.
Bye.